Hi, I'm Kathy. Oh, hi, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Katie.
And we are here today to make you laugh and help you understand what is a brand. We have, if you know by now, our signature, which now actually have two brands coming together, so now we create another brand. But our delivery is to talk on, around, in, about the words, the definition, breaking it down,
Yes.
building it up so that you can get a grasp on it, understanding. With, like I said before, it's confusing. We've got here a little definition. It's just different people saying what I'm saying.
Yes.
So the point's taken.
We're making it more accessible and simplified and easier to understand.
With words that relate to us instead of saying Apple, Starbucks. I mean, actually, if you take Apple,
Yeah.
who's behind Apple? Steve Jobs. Did he
Yes.
not put his signature, a little strong arm, but that's ultimately
Yes.
where Apple started.
Right.
And where it goes, that's where other people shape it, and that's why we're here. That's the little power-up sign, the core, that's your brand. You've got to get that core in shape before you can put it out to the rest of the world. Actually, they can't see. I keep pointing out there. That's my backyard. That's the outside world I keep referring to, or in my home studio. And that's why I say the best brands start on the inside. Get that
Yes.
core in shape, just like when you go to the gym. That's where the logo came from. Because I stood there on the treadmill and I said, I want to get in shape. I want, typical female, I want to do 20 things.
Yes.
And it starts with the power button, first step. I said, all right, I was having my pity party. I said, either get in your car, go home, or hit the button and
Let's do
work
it.
out.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. That's where the branding lady comes from, actually, this is a workout.
Yeah.
So you're in a safe place. That's why we want you to really figure out how it relates to your world, and do that tough workout at home.
Yeah.
So what do
You
you
can
go
do
to the gym? You shower, and then you blow dry your hair, put your makeup on, your hair, and you go out to the world.
Yeah.
Does that not make sense?
No, it makes total sense. Absolutely.
Turn the light on. So I don't need to then,
Read out definitions to understand.
but I love how they say this. I think brand is one of those words that is widely used but unevenly understood. Ooh. Now that paints a very good picture.
Yes.
Picture unpaved, bumpy road. That is also the cool thing. Because nobody knows what your brand is or what it signifies until you show up, you bring that energy,
Yep.
deliver the promise. And my word for the day is,
Bring it.
whoa, value.
Whoa.
Wow. Value, yes. That's what I talked about before, quality, not quantity.
Yes.
Spend your time creating value, meaning whatever situation you show up, whether it be a job, a client, what value can you bring that nobody else can?
Absolutely.
To make yourself that top of mind solution that creates the word of mouth marketing, which is the goal of any advertising, PR, marketing.
Absolutely.
And now you see why I say branding is the most powerful vehicle to get you there for free.
Right.
You just have to know how to drive it.
Yep.
Put your own, we talked about that before with the Ferrari, garbage in, garbage out.
Right.
Stuff we all know. We all
Yeah.
know this. We all know this.
We all know
Just
this.
need to bring it to the top. And value is, that's always been my goal. When I started, I didn't know what I was doing. Anyone been there?
Many a time.
Yeah, so we talked about don't fake it till you make it, don't fluff. But I said something. I brought presence, I brought energy, something that was needed.
Right.
Key aspects. You ever have those people that bring stuff that's not needed and they create more work? Debranding. Yeah, so we want value. Whatever that is. Obviously I'm leaving it open-ended.
Right.
That's what you bring to it. We were talking about working out and the power button. You ever have like a week workout? And you just on the treadmill, you have another one. How do you feel after? You know the difference.
You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything.
You showed up.
You showed up,
But
you didn't bring anything to the
You're
table.
there, bring it.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah. If you're not sweating, you're not working out.
That's good. And you can sweat in here, right?
Yeah, you can.
Never let them see you sweat though.
When you're not working out.
That's when the record button hits off. With that, we'll go into your word.
Mine is personal.
Okay.
Personal, yeah. So making just, you want to make yourself personal. You want to be open to people and personable, and if you have a story, you should share that story with someone, and you never know if that person has the same story. So sharing your personal self with someone is kind of, your own brand.
So you could look at it like personality.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, true, you can.
Yeah, so we actually met early on when I just wasn't sure, and I just get very stiff. And there was no personality.
I knew it was somewhere in there. It's gonna pull it out if it took me.
There it is. But that is a key word, because that we talked about before, what makes you light up.
Yeah.
That energy, that
Yeah.
personal, not too personal.
No,
TMI.
I think, there's
Gotta
a
have
boundary.
boundaries.
Yeah, you gotta have a boundary with
She
with
took
your...
my word.
We're on the same page, that's all it is. So yeah, boundaries with people, but I mean, you can go, people like to hear about other people, but they also like to, people like to
So
talk
kind of
about
along the lines too, the signature.
Yeah,
Personal,
absolutely.
your personality, your
Yeah.
something which we're born with, correct?
Yeah.
Psychology.
Personal is like
Expert?
the opposite of fluff, basically, because it's like if you're just throwing fluff at me, you're not being personal, you're just...
So you're adding depth, which
Yeah, that's good.
is built off being vulnerable.
Yes.
You may get laughed at, it's okay. It's actually fun.
Who cares?
Laugh with them.
Who cares if you get laughed at? I don't care.
That's just part of it. Putting yourself out there, risking.
Yeah. You don't risk, you no reward.
Exactly. No risk, no reward. So there we have it. Is we broke it down, and you get to build it up, because it's actually, the more natural you can be, the better it is. And people tell you all along, like, oh my gosh, you have such a good, you can always bring, okay, so fill in your blank.